New Icon T8 Harbor Freight scan tool just came out. So I'm going to address some of the common questions that I've gotten on my other platforms that I've posted videos already. I wanted to use it a few days before I posted a long form video, just so that way I could get a little bit of a feel for it. Now, granted, I've only had a few days under my belt, so keep that in mind. We are connected to a vehicle, so I can show you some of the features on it. First question that I get, the most common, how much is it? $899.99 from Harbor Freight. From what I've been told, you can use the coupons, the 20% off coupons, and get the 20% off. So I did not do that. I paid full boat for it. So I did not have a coupon, so therefore I paid full price. So if you don't have a coupon, there you go. Also, second question that I get a lot of, does it do heavy duty? No, it does not do heavy duty. I've not heard or had any rumors or anybody comment on any of the videos that they're going to offer heavy duty as an option, because most cases, scan tools, the software for heavy duty is extra and you pay for that extra and then you get access to heavy duty. So it doesn't look like it. Is it bidirectional? Yes, it does have bidirectional controls. It's wireless. It's an 8-inch touchscreen. It doesn't come with 7-pin connectors. Had a lot of people ask for that as well. Just comes with a 16-pin DLC connector, and then it does have an Ethernet connection as well. The updates are done all wirelessly. You get 2 years of subscription / updates for free. Then after that, from what we can tell, it's going to be $500 a year to update this scan tool. Do you lose any features? I don't know the 100% answer to that yet. I'm going to assume, like every other scan tool that I know out there, when you don't update the tool, you typically lose some features. Can you still use it to read check engine lights, to read live data, use your bidirectional controls and such like that? Yes, but typically you can no longer update the tool. You might lose functionality of like cloud-based options or anything like that. Whatever those scan tools have, typically you lose some sort of functionality. Does it do keys? I ran it through on a 2011 Honda Cross Tour, and it looked like it would program the key. I personally didn't have a key to program. The customer wasn't here for keys, so obviously. But I ran it through the immobilizer. It read the immobilizer type. I clicked add a key, and it started the process like they normally do on adding a key. So it will likely do keys on some makes and models. It's not going to do keys on everything. Understand that if you're doing keys on manufacturers across the board, and some are really picky, like Ford. Some GMs are kind of weird, especially newer vehicles with the push button, start-stop buttons. They're a little different, so it's not going to do everything. On those vehicles, a lot of times you need like an IM508 or an IM608 from Autel. Another common question, do I think it's worth it? I don't know. I don't have a for sure 100% answer on that quite yet. My frustration with it is I feel like the price is too steep for what you get. They are being very deceiving on the access to Identifix. Now, understand, Identifix is $200 a month now if you sign up for a new membership. So if that's expensive, obviously, and so they're not going to give you full access to Identifix for 2 years for an $800 or a $900 scan tool. I understand that, and that makes sense. But I figured we'd get some sort of dumbed down version of Identifix, and you don't. The only thing you're going to get is Code Assist, which I'm going to go in. I'm going to cause a fault code here, and then I'm going to show you what that is. So I pulled the ECT sensor. So let's read that fault code again. Read trouble code. And so here is our ECT sensor, Code Assist. So this is basically what you get from Identifix. You get potential causes. Like, that's nothing new. It's nothing fancy. That tells us nothing. Obviously, we know, being professionals, that those are going to be potential causes. And that's my struggle with this is advertised and marketed as a professional scan tool, and they're comparing it to other professional brands on the market. So they cannot say that that's not what it's marketed for, because that is what they're marketing it for. So this doesn't do us any good. We know that. Most of your service information will give you this. Most other scan tools will do something similar and whatnot. So you can also click on repair information, and you can do a web search if you want, which, you know, we're testing, we're not guessing. And then if you do repair information and go guided help, all it does is just tell you the description of the code, and that's it. So that's a bummer. Now let me show you data stream. So here is my frustration with the data stream on it. You scroll through the data stream and it gives you every single piece of information. So if you're doing a misfire diagnosis, there's going to be a lot of useless information that you don't need. Like you don't need APP sensor data. You don't need alternator data. So it's frustrating because you're going to have to go over here. You're going to have to click in misfire and you're going to get, you know, all of anything labeled misfire. Which is fine, but there's still going to be some other data you're going to need with this besides anything that's labeled misfire in the description. And that's where I found frustrating on the data stream side of things. Now, you can graph individually, which is pretty nice. We have found some glitches. So if I go to try to click these two, let's see if it does it, and you hit combine, it should graph them both together. But see what it does? It boots you out of the program. Now, that's to be expected, y'all. I'm not like hating on the tool for that, to be honest, because I have some scan tools that I've had for years that do some weird stuff like that. That's just the way software and hardware is. You're gonna run into some issues. So we'll then scan this, and I'll show you how fast it connects to the vehicle. And if you have any questions, just throw them out into the comments in this video. I'll try to answer them the best I can. I'll connect to here and then I will end this video so it's not too terribly long. And then, like I said, just throw your questions in the comments. I will try to answer them in future videos. I'm going to be continuing to do short form videos, so be on the lookout for those. Try to get that information across in shorter format videos because I know people are busy and I do a lot of short format videos. So, but I wanted to do a little bit longer video, kind of show you what you get with the tool. Now, do I think it's worth it? Again, I've not had the tool for extremely long. And to me, I personally think, this is my personal opinion, there are many other brands doing the same exact thing for less money. You can buy an Autel or a Topdon, both very good scan tools, very capable, been out for a very long time, and they're less money. They do all of the same thing that this is doing for less money, which is not the point. The whole idea of Harbor Freight, their motto is whatever you're doing, do it for less. And so that's what doesn't make sense to me about this. It does do SRS, TPMS, transmission codes, like it'll read all of your modules in the car, so keep that in mind. It does do ADAS as well, looks like. It does have your blind spot cameras, it does have your lane keep assist and such like that. And when I was updating it, there were a couple ADAS updates as well. So it does look like it's going to be able to do those things also. So anyways, appreciate y'all watching. I will continue to upload some videos and continue to update you and try to answer your questions the best I can.